everybody, you got the mic.
Hi, everybody. Happy Black Friday. Happy Small Business Saturday. Um, Congratulations on being our customer for such a long time because we are hitting our 29th birthday. Whew, where has the time gone, y'all?
I'm not too sure exactly. Not too sure at all.
I am wearing, let's see what I'm wearing today. This necklace. So, what it is, it's just two strands crimped onto a ring. And I just realized the purse charm. You could put this as a doubled over necklace and just put a little chain attachment in the back. Or this can be on your purse. Or, I know, there's always an or. Thanks, Pat. Hi, Ruth. You can make a little piece of chain or a long piece, depending on what you want to do, with two hooks on it. Shall we make hooks together as one of our projects in our live wire class? Hi, Deb. That would be fun. We should just do a hook making session. Be happy to host that. Comment if that sounds like fun. I have my friend Ruth who is here today, and I'm sure she'll take notes for us and note which projects you want to do. So these are little hooks that you attach to the ends of chain. But then what makes them awesome is the hook makes everything convertible. And now my necklace can be a long necklace. Dun, dun. Let me straighten that right there. All right. So we have our small business Saturday. Then we have our anniversary birthday Sunday tomorrow, where we're going to sell live jewelry samples. And then Monday is Cyber Monday. So our sale is going to go on through that day. I'm going to open up my comments so I can just see who's here. And let's get started. So all of the things we're going to show you, they are on sale on the website right now. So you don't have to wait. You can just run over there. But we're going to do a little bit of a special. So not only are they 15% off, and if you see something on sale, it's an additional 15%. But Jason and I were saying if you buy 10 items in our sale, we will send you a little extra gift. And if you're like, well, what could that gift be? It could be one of these like $24 strands. Now, if there's a certain color that you like, blue, yellow, green, pink, purple, make a note in your checkout so that when we give you a little goodie from coming to the show and shopping, then you can have a say in what you get, which I always think is nice. So all of these are on sale. Again, Jason and I just wanted to come in and chit chat with you guys, talk about ideas on how to use it, or any questions you may have, like what's a good stringing material? What size wire would you use? What would you mix it with? If you have any questions, throw it at us in this live because we're not showing you anything that's different than what's on sale. It's the same stuff. It's not going to even be all of it. It's just going to be some highlights as we chit chat and we can even tell you what we were thinking when we bought some of these things. Ask questions because we are here. We want to interact with you. Please, let's take a peek. Oh, look at my shirt. So this is cotton, and I got it at a craft fair. And I met a man who he and his wife hand dye and hand paint all of these clothes in Japan. So that was pretty cool. I saw Sashiko is so in you guys like stitching and repairing. So I think that next year, 2026, is going to be a great year to work with smaller beads, um, threads, needlework. I think we should do it. Okay. So comment, use your fingers, type me something. Let me know that you are out there and ready to be friends with us. Oh, Jason put our WhatsApp. So we actually started a WhatsApp account. What that is, it's a messaging app that you can access on your phone, on your iPad, even on your desktop. And with that phone number, which is like a mobile phone number, you can message us and we can message you back. What's nice about it, unlike a cell phone texting each other, is that any of us can access it and help each other out to respond. So take note of that very important number right here. Write it down, pop it in your phone, put it in your WhatsApp because now we can send you video of merchandise. We can just say hi. We can tell you like what's going on and so on. I saw a really good podcast on YouTube, and it was an hour, and it's about how to be creative, what to do to hit those blocks, how to not beat up on yourself when you feel like either you're not being original or whatever the case may be, and I want to listen to it. So in our WhatsApp groups, I will be posting when I'm going to go and lead to it in case you want to join me. Okay, so that with that out of the way, I'm going to show you sell stuff because I hope you're ready. Thumbs up if you are ready. Hi, Susan. Happy holidays, my friends. Happy holidays. I know that there is a lot of things happening in everyone's lives, whether it be like your health, your job, your finances, your friends, your family. There's always something. So I did something today, probably not super original, but what I did was I made a little box, a mental box at home, and in it I put all my worries. And I said, today I am leaving them at home. And as soon as I get home, I can rush to the door and collect them if I miss them that much. But I didn't bring them today. So, Jason, you're looking at a worry free Jamie today. If you notice me worrying throughout the show, point it out, okay? And I'd be happy to do the same for you guys. Because I think having friends that got your back is everything. It really is. All right. These are on sale. If you buy 10 items from our website, I'm going to give you a gift. So just make note of what it is that, what color you like, okay? So that we can give you a nice Black Friday special. Okay, this is rainbow agate, and we have a new feature on our streaming software, which is super cool, so that Jason can put a picture and a QR code. Now, if you're like, "Oh, I want to go and buy this," screenshot this screen right now, and then it can be in your photo album for shopping later. So that way you don't have to remember all the things that you thought were cool. You just screenshot this as we go. Rainbow agate is so pretty because it's milky. These are like the chalcedony parts, a lot of it. So, like, you can see that they're translucent. They're not completely transparent. They have a translucency that makes it look milky. How is the lighting? Do you guys feel like it's a little dark today? Want to bump it up a little lighter? Let me know.
Like this one? Would you like this?
What's my first view? I like the one where it goes all the way across for some reason. I like that view. Okay, so again, these are all on the website and on the home page. Click on Strand Sale. I made a really nice graphic. Click on Strand Sale and you'll see all of these items there. So rainbow agate. It is so nice because it goes on this ah it's nice to see you. I'm gonna take this off because the camera, in case you didn't know, likes sparkly, bright, shiny things, and with the camera will always fight to go on those items. Okay, so when you take something off or you turn things over in Hawaii, we call it huli. So you're gonna like huli the watch, like take it off, flip it over. Okay, here is the rainbow agate. So it has yellows, browns, green, pink, burgundy, really pretty. I would say this is like one of my favorite strands. Do you think you want to? Do you think we need to, or you think it's light enough, like on camera, so they can see it?
Check.
Hello, Carmen. Hello, Janine. Aloha, sister.
What's that?
Oh, I like that better. Do you have a calculator? All the prices that we're showing you here are the regular retail, okay? So I'm gonna keep my calculator by me so I can tell you what the discounted price will be.
And what's the percentage? Just
15% off, 1 5 off everything in our collection. So it's $20.40. This is 7.5 inches, or about 7 and a quarter, maybe 7.5 on this one. You can straight string it and so on. Now, from here on out, I am going to go a little bit faster. Hello, June. Happy Small Business Saturday. All right, next up, I have some lapis.
that's one of my favorites.
Jason says this is one of his favorites. The blue is so intense. Now, just out of curiosity, for you all there, what's your favorite blue lapis? Do you like the light, like denim blue? Do you like the navy blues? Or do you like the bright blue that's kind of in between the denim one, like, and the navy? Like, here is kind of bright. Do you notice how many shades of blue there is?
That's why I probably like
So, like that blue right here is super cute too, right there. So there's like the denim, kind of like more acid wash. Hi, Betsy. Shout out and say hi to us when you can. So these are 15%, $17, and they are nice. Now, because we are your friends and we love you, if there is ever a time where you're like, oh, I want the lightest one that you have, just put a note on it or message us on WhatsApp. And you know, when I go through the strands, I will pick you out the one that suits what you're looking for. Some of my customers, like, they only like dark black. Some of them only like the ones with the brown inclusion. So you just let me know. Because I think part of beading, and part of buying online, what makes it hard is you just sometimes you feel like you just gotta take what you're gonna get. I don't like that feeling. Life shouldn't be always like that. Especially when you're paying for something where you just have to take what you get. It's not the case. You should be getting something that makes you feel happy, fulfilled, creative, and it inspires you. And not every shade of color does that. Like this one, you see how like it's all dark? Like I would definitely pull something like this probably for my friend Kathy. And then the ones with all the models ones that has like all the interesting colors, I would probably pull something like that for Pauline. It's interesting. And I know I do feel like knowing some of you out there have special things you like, you just gotta let me know. Now this is the sunstone. Ooh, look, I think that is this necklace right here. So I just straight strung this necklace so that I can wear it as a wrap, or a straight strung necklace. So the length on this one is going to be, I think, 7.5 inches. The sale price is going to be $20.40 for 7.5. So they are on the shorter side. You can't make this whole necklace with just one. You got to get this one. You would have to get one, two, three, I think four half straps or two full. So four half straps to make something like this. But don't forget, if you're buying not around 10 items today, I'm going to send you something good. So if it's this one that you like, make a note, because if I have any after the sale, I will do my best to get you the one that you want. Isn't that cute? It looks like sherbet. So it has the sunstone right here. Now, sunstone has mica in it, so there's a sparkle. That sparkle looks different than rutiles. So if you're ever like trying to look at something and be like, is that a rutilated item or is it a sunstone, like a feldspar? Look and see if you can see a sparkle. You see this one here? You see how it is sparkly? Hold on. Meaning that the light is reflected off of it. That usually is mica, and then a rutile looks a little bit different, okay? Now, this is I think I called this one nori. This one is furikake. So if you're not familiar with furikake, that is seaweed that is roasted and then crumbled so you can shake it on your rice. And So you see all the greens and the blacks in here? It really looks like furikake, but it's really not, you know, seaweed inside crystal. It's tourmalinated quartz. There's some prehnite, there's some garnet, there's some carnelian in here. There's a little bit of everything. See that little carnelian popping at you in that orange? So cute. So, so, so cute. But I think if you like something like this, it does have a very fall appeal because when you look closely, there's gray, beige, dark green. And again, if you're like more, yeah, you have a propensity towards darker colors, tell me, and then I want to show you how I sort through something like this. Because this is how we purchase, and this is how we choose for you when you say you have something that you like. No strands are alike, even within one batch. I'm going to show you something very interesting. You see this strand right here? This strand is about half a millimeter. The beads are half a millimeter smaller than this strand. So it is hard to get something exactly the same and calibrated. So even within here, I like to be really choosy. So if I have customers that like teeny tiny things, I will text them a photo and say, "Do you want the itty bittiest strands that are in here?" The link for the lapis, yes, Jason,
Yes. Go back
that's
to
going
that.
to be 1717. I'm just going to pop that for you here, Miss Carmen, so you can note that number, and Jason will pop it up there. The lapis is pretty. You could knot it and just make a really simple, simple bracelet. I love like stacking. Anybody out there like stacking and layering? Because that's always like a fun time. Ah, this one is so cute. This is the multi tourmaline. It does have a big section of green in the middle. What I want to show you is that it has a nice section of pink as well. It's on the end, so sometimes you can't see it. So if you like the pink more than the greens, tell me. You can see, look, this one has a lot of light pink, this one has a lot of dark pink. This one is kind of like both. If you like the green more, oh, look at that one. That one's super cute. It's really mixed right in that one section right here. Okay, just tell me what it is you like because I am here to make sure that you get something that inspires you. Sorry, I got distracted. I was just busy looking at the beads.
You were
I did.
you were grading
I
them,
was
weren't you?
I know I was grading them right now. Like when we send you strands, this strand is awesome. Like this strand right here is awesome. How can you tell? Look at the sizing on here. Look how even all the beads are. This one, not bad. Like if I was going to rate it, I give this one a 10. I give this one an 8. But they are chunkier. So a lot of times when somebody wants a lot of bigger beads, then I would say, okay, get the chunkier one. But this one, they're all the same. So it kind of depends on what you're doing. Like I haven't made this bangle with you guys yet, but I think we should. So if you want to make a bangle, it is nice when all the beads have a similar size to it. These are rubies. The bangle is really something I don't know. Last time I taught it was probably like 10 years ago, where we have a loop on one end of the wire, and then I hammered it. This one, nope, I didn't hammer it, so you don't have to. Then make a loop on the other side, hammer it. It's gonna go like this. And then we decorate all of the gems on the base. So if you want to do something like this bangle, um, let's call it. I forgot what I used to call it. This bangle.
Not beaded bangle. Was it beaded bangle?
Let's call it the beaded bangle for this show. If you want to do this with our premium Ohana as one of our classes next year, please make a note, just comment, and I will ask Miss Ruth if we can schedule it because it's fun. Then comes up the pink opals. Pink opal has been a great seller for us for so many years. Like I don't know if it's just Everyone is looking for qualities of nurturing, calming, um, feeling loved. But this pink opal is so sweet. It almost looks like candy. There you go, Jason. It's gem 1927. 1927. I'll borrow the bag, please.
Yep.
Thank you very much. And that's what it looks like. So you can pop that in. Carmen, you want to make that bracelet? Okay. You know how I am. All it takes is one person to say they want to do it, and then I want to do it also. So super cool. Let's do it. $20. Right. And let me see. This is kind of how you can tell how many beads you need for it. Because they're going to line up. I would say you need 16 inches if you want to cross over the top as well. So two half strands. You could use two colors. You could do pearl, ooh, tiny white pearls, and this. Yay! Okay, let me know when you got your supplies because I could even just do a quick demo video on how easy it is. I don't know, it's kind of fun to make stuff together. I think so. This is amethyst, sunstone, rose quartz in this one. This is gem 1928. And it looks like this. So the colors in here go from a light pinky, light purple, then it has a nice sunstone orange. Now you don't have to use them together, but it does look nice. We call this one the crown flower because it has all the crown flower colors. And then that dark, dark color is a what is that, Jason? This dark color. Would you call it a dark gray or is it
It's a dark, it's a very dark gray.
or is it a dark, dark, dark?
Purple.
Uh, yeah, hang on one second. Let me see. It is blue. It's iolite. I was like, why does it look a blue gray? So that's an iolite in here, right here. What gauge wire? We can build the base in 16 or 14, and then we can wrap it with 26 or 28. It'd be softer, fine to wrap, and then the center one. We can talk about that because if you want to get away without hardening it a lot, you can cheat and use half hard. If not, it does get hard to make this part though in half hard when you start hammering it. So I prefer soft Betsy, but yes, 16 gauge or 14, and then to wrap it's 28 or 26, depending on what beads you want to put on there. All right, Jason, that's it that I have prepared so far. Do you want to?
Any other?
Yeah.
I can look through the list. We have quite a bit.
We
You
have quite a
guys.
bit. So I wasn't sure if you guys wanted to see all or if you want to just chit chat and ask questions. But depending on what you guys want to do, could you let me know? 'Cause this hour is for you to get inspired. I'm going to do my best to inspire you and to make you want to bead. There's no better to me than making stuff. This is Gem Strawberry Guava, 1930. 1930. I wish I could show the gem numbers, y'all, on the screen.
Unfortunately, we
I'll
can't.
do this. That way you can see it.
Yeah.
Gem 1930 has. Do you think you can bring it up for me?
Yeah.
Jason is in charge of the computer today because I don't want to mistake what some of these are. White chrysoprase. I can never remember that. It always looks like white opal too. Some agates. the strawberry quartzes, which is the quartz that has the root house in it that have that slight pinky color in it, and it has rutilated quartz. It's a very exotic. This reminds me of like I don't know, like a very Native American vibe going on here with like dark green and black. I love it. It's so rich. This makes me think of Pat. She does. And I would love to put like an earring like this. Oh, with a feather on the bottom. That would be so nice. Now, give me 1 second. Let's see if I can dig up my feather. If you want to make a feather earring, let me see if I can find it. All right. I don't have my feathers close by.
I'm gonna go. I can try to find it.
No, I will take a picture of that with some feathers after. If it looks cute together and you end up buying this strand, text me because I can go and I can share some of my feathers with you. Stick it in your bag. To do the feathers, you would probably have to just put a crimp on the end of the feather. Because look at it. These are like peacock feather type colors. Oh my God, that'd be so cute. Chotomate. I must put a note on this. You know, sometimes when you just get like that inspiration, add feather drops on the bottom. So cute, right? If you just maybe wire wrapped each of the colors going from light to dark, and then on the end have like a feather. All right. Now that this is on here, if you're buying Gem 1930 and you want to see the feather earring, I'll post it in our WhatsApp chit chat group, which I love having because doing follow up on a lot of the things we talk about, I never know where to put it. Now, this is peach moonstone. Moonstone got really hot this past year. Like I noticed, whereas before it had its day and then it kind of like disappeared for a couple years and then it just came back again. I would say recently. Moonstone has different shades from pink to gray. This one is 15 1/4 inches for this whole necklace length. You'd have to add some beads in between it, I think, and that would make it like necklace length. If you put like a 2 millimeter or 3 millimeter rounder of a tiny seed bead. So this is $40.80. This is the Peach Moonstone Gem 192. So pretty. So when I'm buying Moonstone, do you see how like you can see that flash on them? Like, I think that's really important because there's a lot of moonstone that doesn't have flash, and they're called moonstone, but they're a little bit on the duller side. So when you're looking at moonstone, roll and rotate them so that you can see if it does have that um, adulorescence on there, so that it has that sparkle. So it does look like. Then we have these. These are so silly. These are opals, so it has like a almost like a tooth brightening white all the way. Maybe that wasn't a good analogy. All the way to corn yellow. I had, oh no, where did my necklace go? I was carrying around a necklace that we made with this. So it is kind of similar to this one that we brought out earlier because it has the yellows and some of the whites, but this one is opal. So if you're an October baby and you want to make an opal bracelet, I can actually see this being an awesome summer bracelet because of the colors. Cute, huh? I would redo the colors though. So use your sticky mat and lay them out again. All right. Gem 1027. Now I'm just gonna like reach around and just show you different things that I'm into. This is the chocolate moonstone. This is so nice. Connie and I, we have a lot of this because Connie and I went crazy. We had never seen this color before where it almost has a red chocolate appeal to it. So we decided to buy everything that we liked. So we dug through the bin and every nice one, we got all of them. This is like maybe 5, 6 years ago. So you might have bought one in the meantime. So on sale, this is going to be $34. And if you want to pick yours today, like while I'm cruising here, you should, because you don't have to buy it now, but you can just reserve the one you like now, and I'll put it on the side in a bag because each one has a different feel. Now, if you tell me, "Oh, Jamie, I really like, or I really like the darker ones, or I like it where it's all the same color, or I want it all different." Like, look at this one. This has like so many different colors in here versus like this one, which is like a lot of it is very much the same. What you could do is cut it apart and restring it, and you can put like these three light ones together as a grouping and then all the dark brown ones around it. But it is 34 on sale. So if you want to, I can put out a really nice selection so you can choose the one you like. More towards the light, more towards the darks, or kind of a mix in between. It's amazing because some pull more gray, some pull more red brown. This is a good time though if you want me to hand pick one for you. I'll just leave that out so you can take a peek.
What else do you want to try?
I think we should show them this. The pricing on this is really, these are some really big tiger's eye. And you can always, if you want to make something for in all different shades, yes, Miss Debbie. Look, you get to see all of ours. This is not even all. I think I have. Debbie, look at this one made. That one is so cool. Look at this one. There's so many reasons that I can't. Oh my God. I love that bracelet. Let me see. Let me give you one more choice. Oh, different colors. That one's pretty. It's got such a soft energy in that one. This one has outstanding energy on it too.
The
Debbie,
one that
I
you have,
like
that
this
one,
one.
that's nice.
That one's so nice. I'm gonna hold this one for you. It says Debbie.
Okay.
Okay. So if you want a chocolate moonstone, let me know.
Let Jamie.
This is Tiger Eye. We got such a good deal on these. We passed that deal on to you.
12 millimeter.
This is thank you, Jason. I was gonna give them the number. It's 767.
Yeah.
So the Tiger Eye is 767. So you want to write that down and you can get one. These are on sale. Yes, that would make it 850.
A screenshot and then.
How much are they? Yeah, they're only $10.
Yep, they are.
850. So yeah,
50.
I was quite pleased to get such a nice deal. A lot of times when you buy lower grade items, they're not round anymore. So that's something to look for when you're shopping. You're like, why? They'll have a lot of flat spots on it, or they just will not be well shaped. But these, the shapes on them are really nice. It might not be the highest quality for that price, but I have to tell you, they are quite pleasing, and you won't look at them and be like, "Oh," promise. And especially for $8.50 on sale. So that is the Tiger's Eye. So that's another outstanding one. Anything you're looking for energetically that you want to ask me about, or Jason, we are here. Now, if you're watching in replay, these are on sale till Monday. Another highlight, pink agate. So cute. Because it's pink and orange. Okay, let me put this away.
What number is the moonstone?
The moonstone.
Oh, I see it.
I gotta clean up a little as I go, or I will get confused. I like these too. So funny. I'm like turning around and looking at all of our beads, and each time I'm like, oh my god, I get so distracted.
Read it
So
with light two as well. One light and one dark.
the chocolate moonstone,
Yep.
for sure, Miss Rita, I will grab that for you. Okay, these are so cute. I think they're adorable. They're nice and chunky, so you can use them as focals. You can just make a nice chunky pink agate bracelet. So it has a milky look to the pink, but this back was so darn cute because of the orange in there. Now, I hardly ever see pink agate mixed with. So that we tend to call carnelian, right? Right here. But where it's like mixed in the rock, where it goes from orange, pink to orange, is adorable. I was like, oh, of course, when I see that and I love it, I'm always like, oh, get it. These are 12.75 for a strap. 12 millimeters, and this is gem 884. Now, if you're like, oh, Jamie, I want one with a lot of orange, you can tell me now and I'll pre pull it for you. Or if you're like, no, I want pink agate and I don't want any orange, this is this is why I cannot sell online very well. So particular that I cannot put one strand up like this and say this represents the whole batch and then just send you any kind. No. Like I really want to know, do you want the orange? Do you want the dark orange, the light orange, no orange? I didn't even have a lot of coffee yet today. So if you see a pink agate strand that you're like, I want, tell me so that I can grab you in the shade of pink. Hi, Nancy. Look at this one. So cute, right? Look at that bead. It's like the pink and the orange are like best friends. Agate. This one, Clara, is this calling your name? I think so. Look at that. That one's trippy. I'm gonna put this on the side. Let me know. Susan, if there's something that you saw that you like, chocolate moonstone. Okay, let me come back to that and I can pick out Rita's too.
Okay.
So any other pink agate friends? Let me put Kara's with her name on it. Arigato. Hi Bonnie. Welcome to our 15% off strand sale. These are all on the website. The prices that you see here do not reflect the discount. The discount pops into your cart when you check out. If you're buying 10 items today, I'm going to give you a $24 strand as a gift. You just have to tell me what color you like, and I will pick up for you from pink and orange. Give me, yes, so cute. Okay. Now, these. These are amethyst. These I loved because not often can you get a strand that has multiple. Now you get to see like what I'm thinking when I shop. I like it. I don't like to buy stuff like this where it's all one strand of it because most of my customers don't know what to do with a whole bunch of almost inch and a quarter, inch and a quarter length beads. So I like just a few. So you can use it as a topper on a bracelet, or this one is gem 1062. Or you can make earrings. But look, because all of the amethysts are slightly different. Isn't that cool? And today it is $18.70. So you get three shapes: the long oval. And if you like the herringbone, let me know and I can pull your strand with that. You get like this dime shaped one, but it is not flat. The edges are all curved. That is 15 millimeters. And then you get an oval. So if you wanted to make something with three, like do a drop on a pendulum or a Y style necklace, boom. Anybody wants me to pick something for you? Like for this, if I'm picking for a customer, I would be like, what? I would base it on the big ones. I'd be like, do you like a light purple? Do you like it more dark, like bloody purple? Or like the light transparent ones? Do you like it with some black in the purple? No black? I mean, look at this. That bead is so pretty. I like that striping in there. Do you like it where it looks more like ametrine? You know, where it's got that hint of brown? Oh, look at that bead. That's nice. All of these are so different. I mean, cannot tell you, like when you look at beads like this and not just like the one photo style, they're so different. So Rita, you like orange? I'm gonna pull it right now, okay? So I can show you which ones I like. Well, that's cute. Like here, Miss Rita, it is pink and orange. Tell me if that. Oh, look at that color. That's so cute. Look, this one looks like there's a leaf in it. I love anything with their color. Actually, Rita, I like this one. You can tell me. Do you like it with?
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put the amethyst away. But if there's, because of the time lapse, the time delay between us talking, if anybody does
Yep.
want,
Rita says yep.
okay, I think it will be these
Got it.
two. Okay, I'll move the Ami and I'll do a moonstone real quick because Susan wants one with
Chatoyance. Yeah.
and one light, one dark. Okay, so this is,
That's
look at
Rita
this.
wants. Like,
Rita,
one.
tell me if this is a very pleasing one to you. Just jumped out at me.
Pretty.
I'll leave that there. That one. And so one thing that I can tell you when you're shopping is to shop fast. So start to determine like quickly when you like something or don't like something. And I have a little bit easier time because I've been doing it so long, so I don't have to hesitate as much. But I do trust my gut. So when I'm looking at it, I Rita, I like this one for you for the dark one, and for a lighter one, hold tight. I know when Connie and I were digging for these, I look back and I laugh because I was like, at that moment, I didn't think I was gonna buy 50 of these, but of course, I'm glad I did. Ooh,
Somebody said you had me a pendulum. Oh well.
I know. There's such a pendulum vibe about that one. Rita, look at this one. Look at this bead. That bead is so happy to be stuck in there with its friends. Okay.
You have the light and dark for her.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Ooh, that one's
that's
nice.
dark.
Okay.
I trust
Ah,
Jamie. Whatever you think.
wow. You know what you could do, Rita? I'm going to find you two strands that are awesome with an even balance of light and dark.
Cut
Cut
it
it
apart.
apart and then make one light and one dark. In which case, I love this strand for you here, and I really love this one. And I like how there's enough like lights on here. This could be the light one if you take out the dark section and you exchange it with, oh, I like this one. These two.
That's nice.
Okay. The volume fluctuates.
It goes back and forth.
Ah, you know what? LTB world, I'm turning around to grab all the beads behind me. So you'll see I don't have a mic on. I have a mic that's stationary. So if it does get really hard, I will try to turn around faster or I just won't talk when I turn around. Let me know what works for you. And then I'm going to wait to see about Susan until after that one is good. Okay, I'm gonna pick one for with banding for Debbie. I do love this bead. So if anybody loves this bead also, look at that. It looks like jello salad with chunks of grape jello. And then banding. So banding is the way that the mineral is growing. And so I kind of like those two. Debbie, let me know. And I'm going to show you one that one had this one with a really nice herringbone. Look, look, look. But then the other one's like a pure purple. So tell me if you like A, B, or C. A, B, or C. So these are 22 minus 15%. So I think these are lovely.
Pretty, huh? Wow.
Hi,
Chevron.
Anne. All right. Oh my God, this bead is so cute. Oh,
A
this is
please.
C. Oh
A
my
please.
God. Okay. A is really nice. If somebody likes C, I like C. Okay, so that is the lovely, lovely amethyst. Pull one for Miss Debbie. Now, if you're live, I can definitely pull it for you. But if we are not live, I cannot. Oh, that's a nice bead right there, Debbie. I know you can't see with the reflection, but when you get it, you're gonna be like, wow, look at that bead. It's got gray and purple in there. I'm just gonna double check. That's the A. I feel a little like I hope I pulled the right one, but I just want to make sure. Okay, let me clean up my mess. Jason,
Yes.
is this 1027 for the chocolate
For the
moonstone?
chocolate moonstone.
Okay. This is all amethyst on these. This whole thing is. It's sweet, huh? I know. I was like, so sometimes factories will do stuff like just these. And to their benefit, they sell it just with only one kind on a strand. So when I find mixed strands of the same bead but in different shapes, I tend to go overboard and buy quite a bit because that's more unusual than not. Okay, that's steady. I like this. I'm gonna leave this on the side for me. I am my best customer. 1027. And then what else do I have to show my friends? Oh, these. Look how cute these are. This is 627. These are agates and they look like little chubby jello-y pieces. For this one, if you just tell me if you like light or dark, like look how many darks are in this one. Or you want like an even mix, I can pull these for you. So these would be $17 and they're so juicy. They are really nice. So everything here, Jason and I handpick. Like there's nothing here that we just order and ship out. We pick everything to make sure that, there's so many specifics that we like. These reminded me of Easter eggs, like when you dye them. This is gem 6 2. Oh, can you take that one down for me, Jay? The pink eye. I haven't removed that so we don't get confused. And this is gem 627. And look, I don't know if it's in focus. Okay, I'm going to turn around, come a little closer. Now, orange is a really, really good color for your second chakra. And your second chakra is right about an inch below your belly button. So if you go and kind of poke that area right now, that's where a lot of our sexual organs are. And so our creative flow has a nice base right there. So it's above our root where we stay grounded, stay true to our survival and ourselves, and then you move up a little bit to where we are now into the expressive part of our lives, our sexuality, our sense of who we are. Our confidence starts to bleed into that area as well.
Or have it in your cart.
Dark, juicy. Hold on, Miss Kara. I'm gonna show you my darkest. Oh no, that's not. Oh, okay, Kara. Kara, kick A, B, or C. I think it's I think it's A or B. No C. A or B.
I like A.
Jason likes A.
Right away.
So Kara, you let me know A or B, okay?
And then Debbie people put like a mix.
So in case you're
Oh,
wondering why some of our stuff is you like the darker ones? Okay. Once Kara picks hers, I will show you the darker ones. Look at this one bead in here. That one particular bead. Look, it is half. It is half clear, half orange. And there's a line. Oh my God, that bead is so nice. Ah, so I'm the kind of person that would just buy this one because that one bead speaks so loudly. Okay, Kara's gonna get these two.
those two.
Yeah, and let me find Debbie, the dark one. That, that. So we have Strand. Like I think we're the only bead store in the world that have strands. Like to the extent where we cut all of our strands that we get. The standard industry is 16 inches, now 14 though, and then we cut them in half. And then half of it we don't restrand because we don't want to add the labor cost to it. We just put it in bags. But amazingly, it's so much easier to see when they're in bags versus when things are stranded. There's like a cheaty feel to it. Debbie. This bag is so cute. I know you said more darks, but this one has such a live, vibrant, like these are super juicy. Okay. So I'm gonna put it A, B, or C. Debbie, you choose which one you like. The light is a little bit hard to see with that. I wonder if I can just open it. I think this one is open.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Here, bless you.
A, B, and C.
And Carmen would like to get mixed, please.
Yes. Light and dark. Oh, Carmen, I like this one because it has a yellow right in here. So I'm going to call that A. And this one's super cute. This is B. Oh, gosh. Sorry about that. A and B. A and B.
And Debbie said,
B. You got it. That one's so cute. I like this bead right here. That's such a different color.
that's Debbie's.
Yep. Anybody else wants to
And then
pick what
Carmen.
they want? And then I have Carmen A and B. So she can choose A or B. And Rita says 2 Botswana agate, 10 millimeters. Is that this batch? I have more Botswana. Oh my god, I have to show you. I don't think I put the cherry blossom on sale before, so I'm just gonna bring that out.
Can I get mixed, please? Rita.
Rita.
Carmen.
Oh, okay.
Oh, please pick for me.
This one for sure. Yeah. The one with
Yeah, yeah.
and Miss Rita, is this the batch you like?
He said, you choose. I'm good with that.
I don't know what's going on with that one, but that one has like a really pink right there. I love it. Okay.
Two.
I love these too.
That's good.
Pretty. Alrighty. That was fun.
That was fun.
I know.
You like it,
Touching
don't you?
beads. Touching there's yeah.
It's a good way to decompress, right?
I hope I never retire.
All right.
I have friends retiring now and I'm like, what? How can you retire? And then I'm like, well,
That's what we do.
maybe you don't get to play with beads all day. I would love to play with beads all day. I think like that's why I love doing the lives to touch all of these. These are cherry blossom agates. They are really nice quality. They're not dirty. The shapes are nice. And on sale, it is 50 less 15%, 42.50. I'm really proud of this batch of cherry blossoms. I bought all the pinkest ones. So what does that mean? That Connie and I go through every single strand in a batch and we pick the nicest ones. Yep. These are not randomly pulled. These are all hand picked. So it does take us hours and a lot of neck bending, but it is so worth it. Like, yes. Look how nice that is. A cherry blossom agate became, yay, Debbie! Let's play. And then we have a whole month next year. So cherry blossom agate is special because the colors are very like intense. And then there's these areas of chalcedony where it looks like it's blooming, and that's what makes it look like the flower. So it's just the name. These are not made with flowers, related to it. It's just the colors of the pinks and the delicateness of the way that the colors look together and the way that the lines are shaping and the little blooms of the flowers. Some of my friends really love like a lot of inclusion so that it's just very, very like something like, trying to find one where there's a lot, like this, where there's a lot of the chalcedony, so it has a lot of the like the white parts. And then I have friends who like very little, where most of it is bead. So that's why I try two different ways and less of the beading happening. So if you tell me what you like, I am happy to pick it for you. They also, let me see if I have another size.
for the.
Cherry blossom.
I don't think so. Not in only this pink Botswana.
Okay. So speaking of which,
Pink Botswana, you have in your hand?
no, of cherry blossom.
Mm.
In case you never got this one before, these are cute. I know it's a little early, but these are very springy to me. These are $24. That's 15%, so makes it $20.40.
Gem number?
Pink opal and chrysoprase. Look, this is like some of the cutest gem 933. Okay, it's 2 o'clock. We're going to be leaving soon, and I have like another 100 to show you. So if there is something that you want to see before, like you saw it on the website, and you're like, yeah, I want to see it before I even decide if I want one, now is a great time to ask. And then, so the cherry blossom agate, a lot of times people, sorry, I'm not done talking about cherry blossom agate, but a lot of times people mix it up with Botswana, orange Botswana. So I want to show you the difference so you know what you're buying when you're out and about. I'll leave you this here. That's $20. So cute. So cute. It looks like mochi. You know the colors for the spring mochi? Okay, 1545. You see any
What's that? Right here. It's right here. Yep, that's the one. I like this one.
yeah,
I like this type of agate.
pink, yellow, orange is my favorite. So this batch, we couldn't find this color for years. 1531. It was a hard color to find. When it did come back out, I bought everything I could at one time because I wanted to have it all in the same family and the same quality. Now, Botswana agate, doesn't it kind of look like the cherry blossom agate I just showed you? The difference is that there's banding in the agates, where the other one has more chalcedony, more translucency. This one has more color and bands. So, like banding would be like this, then that. So the banding in here is a dead giveaway that it's a Botswana agate. It's the area Botswana is where it gets its name from, but it's not. So it's a little bit different, right, than the cherry blossom agate, which is more translucent and it has the blooming areas of the chalcedony. This has very defined banding. And you look kind of close, it looks a little more misty in there with like the inclusion. And then she said, "I'll put the other one on the arm." This is the Botswana and that's the cherry blossom. So I think it just depends because if you feel like you're in a more soft, rather girlish mood, I think that the bottom, the cherry blossom is super sweet. If you're looking for like a little bit more creative support, more second chakra support, I tend to go with the oranges and the yellows that are more like visible. I love this bead. I have a huge collection of these orange and pink Botswana agates. They look like ice cream. These are all natural, they're not dyed, and I think that's what makes it very special.
That was a good show, Jamie.
Thank
With our new
you.
software.
I'm just going to show them how much more we had that we just don't have time, but it's all on the website. We have 3 more boxes filled
Let me zoom it out
like
a little bit
that.
so it's a little easier for the.
I'm trying to see if there's I mean, there's just so much, so much.
Guys,
So this one is like the rainbow
I
moonstone.
like
Jason makes it. Yes, gem 1800. It's 2.5 millimeters, so it is very, very, very tiny. If you're shopping today and you're like, "Oh, I want that as my freebie," let me know. It's $24, but it is if you look at it up close, you can see that there is flash in the moonstone. Isn't that crazy? It's just so tiny. So that's Gem 1800. All of these are on the website. All of them. All on the sales section. This is a good standard one. Gem 1802. Most of you probably have bought it at least once from us. They're 15. So 12.75. These are awesome for filler. When you're wire wrapping, um, when you're wire wrapping a clasp to the end of your chain and you need a bead, this is a go-to strand. Like, if you don't own this strand yet, you should buy one, especially at 12.75, because you can just take any two, well, take two matching because that's better, and these can be the beads at the end to wire up your clasp and your ring onto your chain projects. That's such a good one. Now, if you like tiny gauge things, like tiny, that's 1802. So that one is good for 24 gauge wire. If you like tiny gauge wire, get 1803. Because look, this is perfect with 28 and 26 gauge to wire wrap your gems with. These are, yeah, yeah. No worries, Kara. Just throw it in your cart and I'll hold all your stuff for you. Are you enjoying Japan? My mama and I got back. We're so jet lagged, but oh, it's so nice to spend so much time with her. I loved it. Okay, so here is the teeny tiny ones to use with 26 and 28 gauge wire. These are $12, that's 15%.
they're
Another
tiny.
awesome
I
investment.
love that one.
And
That's a
like,
good one.
yeah, just finding two little beads to wrap with sucks because like not all the time do I have them in all the colors, so I like it in these tiny mixes. 1802 for like 24 gauge, 1803 for like 26 gauge. That is probably like what I recommend as the most practical purchases of the day. Here's a stone. I'm not going to talk about it right now because I don't have enough time, but this is indigo gabbro. This is what it looks like up close. And so those areas inside the black are like a light purple. All right, Jason, anything else that you think is cool that you want to show?
Uh,
There's
a
too much.
lot.
Yeah, I know.
The indigo gobbro is pretty cool. That's a good one.
Did the chocolate mousse? I mean,
Quite a bit actually. So it's a good sale, you guys. You just got to take our. That's funky, and we usually don't put this one on sale, but I like it.
I
This
think,
is
yeah,
the pink Botswana agate. So this one is
gorgeous.
yeah, it's 100% opaque. It's got shades of peach, pink, orange, and gray. Did I miss any colors?
No,
So
they're so
the
nice.
banding is excellent. You guys picked a good batch.
The quality of these are, oh my God, look at this bead.
The whole size is about 20 gauge, so you can stretch cord it. And then what else is there? That gray is really really nice in there.
Yeah, I could just look at them all day.
Yeah, yeah. Lots of that beautiful banding, creating that evil eye protection type thing. I like it.
Look at that. Oh my god, it's Mickey Mouse.
There you go.
They all have such like amazing stories when you look at each one.
Oh, look at that.
Wow,
So
I
that
know.
is on the website too.
And if you want to pick, because of course the amount of strands that we're showing,
It's
ah,
outrageous.
online sucks sometimes because like I want to show you everything, like every single bead. And there's no way to show every single strand and every single bead, but we d- we do, we try. Thank God for lives, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're gonna wrap it up with that. I think I'm gonna make a bracelet with this. I really feel like this color is saying a lot for that gray is saying a lot to end the year. Gray is such a mysterious color, you know?
And this gray isn't your typical gray. This gray has a tinge of that pink. So the palette is really soft.
Mm-hmm. You
Yeah.
think nature made this? Isn't that amazing? And you just to mix these colors together and it'd be pleasing on every single one. Oh my gosh. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank
Turn
you.
around, Jane, and say that.
Thank you. Let me just move my chair out of the way. Thank you so much for your time and your energy and looking at beads with us. Know that you can WhatsApp us and we will get back to you if there's anything you want to see. I'm going to turn around. Hold on. Just making sure I got everything. Oh, these Amazonites were cute. Okay, this is Gem 250. Ignore that pink Botswana agate, okay? This is Gem 250. These are cute. Now, if you've been feeling stressed or you want to make something as a Christmas gift for someone and you want to find something that is easing, Amazonite has such a calming effect. It is like it goes from a robin's egg blue to like almost like a sandy blue color. And it has a soft, healing, peaceful, calming sense to it because that shade of blue, this one I got because it reminds me of Hawaii. Like, you know, when you have sand and beach and ocean all together, like beachy ocean basically, to get those two shades together, that's what this reminds me of. So, if you ever are having a hard time making something look good together, look around in your environment and copy it. Sunset colors, sky and where the sky and the land meet, where the brown, green, and blue melt into each other. That's always a great combination. The flowers on the bushes.
That's my favorite one today. That's my inspiration color for
Oh my God, this is Jason's.
Yuma.
That's so pretty.
Just bloomed today.
And then you can pick up like the red,
Mm-hmm.
orange, yellow, and then the like the yellowy greens. Oh my god. So
That's
just, oh, wouldn't that be a fun project where we all like just grab something from our yard or something that's near you and we take it and we make a color palette from it. What is this, Jason?
that's ihi.
Did you grow this?
Yes.
It's so
It's
cute.
it's one of Hawaii's endemic.
Jason, you should make earrings with just the colors of the things in your yard.
That's actually that's a succulent, by the way.
Kawaii. Oh my God. Okay. My creative juices are flowing. Thank you for spending time together.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for for putting part of your lives with ours. We appreciate it so much. Oh, Jason's trying to run around and turn the camera on. I will wait for him so I can say
Say what?
goodbye. Oh, the camera is not turning on.
How's that?
Got it. Okay, hold on. I'm going to capture it. I'm going to turn it on. Oh no.
Why'd you do that?
What happened?
I don't know. The power just went out,
Oh no, we lost the power on it.
which is weird because it's not run by power.
All right, hold on. I have an idea. We're going to back the camera out and I'm going to turn around and say goodbye. Thank you for coming today to Small Business Saturday. Have a wonderful weekend. Your turn, Jason.
We can have done this, but that's okay. I'll do that too.
And